Yo, what's going on again, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, back once again with DFS Karma. Welcome to another episode of First Impression, where we do a very early preview of the next NBA slate. The main purpose of this video is to highlight the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys a little injury rundown for the games, and who benefits or who takes a hit from the list. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our free media content or our live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we all discuss things DFS all day, every day, 24/7. Just go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is going to be a pretty short video. We only got 5 games on this NBA slate. Small slate size equals high ownership. Don't miss out on a play. You might be shocked if that's so. Going into the first game, Golden State at Dallas. This game opened up at a 224.5 total, with Dallas being favored by 4. Dallas is on a back-to-back. On the Golden State side, we got James Wiseman as out and Kevon Looney as out. I like Draymond Green and Toscano Anderson off of that news. Something to note is that on FanDuel, Eric Paschall moved to center and he got a price raise after he had like the worst game of his life. So that's something to know. He could definitely be low owned today with how he did last game. But Steve Kerr did come out say that he's gonna find minutes for him. So definitely make a note on that. On the Dallas side, we have to watch Kristaps Porzingis. They are in a back-to-back, so he might rest. He could be a rest candidate. Next game on the slate, Utah at Atlanta. This game opened up at 224 total, with Utah being favored by 7.5. Atlanta is on a back-to-back. On the Utah side, we got no apparent injuries. And on the Atlanta side, we got DeAndre Hunter as out. Bogdanovich is out. And Onyeka Okongwu is questionable, but he didn't play yesterday. So I'm not sure if he's going to play today. Something to note is that I know Trae Young and Clint Capella have been dealing with injuries, so definitely monitor that news tomorrow. There's nothing I guess apparent right now, but that's just my thoughts. We could see one of them rest tomorrow, not sure. Next game on the slate, Portland at Philly. This game opened up at a 227.5 total, with Philly being favored by 9. Philly is on a back-to-back, so basically you can watch the news tomorrow and monitor it for Joel Embiid. He usually doesn't play on back-to-backs, so that's something to note, because otherwise all the Philly people get a bump tomorrow. On the Portland side, we have Damian Lillard as questionable, Derrick Jones Jr. as questionable, Nasir Little out, CJ McCollum out, Yusuf Nurkic is also out. If Damian Lillard does sit tomorrow, that will be huge for the Portland team. Basically, the 3 highest usage guys will be out, so the usage definitely will be spread to the role players on the team. People I'm looking at are Anthony Simons, who definitely will take that starting role if Damian Lillard is out. Carmelo Anthony is someone to look at, Rodney Hood, and Enes Kanter. The only reason why I didn't put Gary Trent Jr. on this list is just because we already know he's been receiving the usage that CJ McCollum usually would have, and he's a lot priced up, I think, on both sides. So he's an obvious play, but his price definitely matters in this situation. Next game on the slate is Houston at Memphis. This game opened up at a 224 total, with Memphis being favored by 1. Houston is on a back-to-back, so that leads to this news of Victor Oladipo, who played yesterday, but he's going to be out for this game. That means John Wall is going to be in, and I do like him to soak up that usage. David Nwaba is questionable. Going back on that Victor Oladipo news, I do like John Wall, Christian Wood, and Eric Gordon. I think this is a big bounce back game for Houston. They just lost to OKC literally last night by a ton, and OKC didn't have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so they definitely could bounce back today. On the Memphis side, we got Grayson Allen as out, Jaren Jackson Jr. as out, Jonas Valanciunas as out as well. Something to note here is that the starters still have been getting less minutes. I'm not sure what's going on with the coach, but that's just something to monitor throughout the day, or not monitor, but just take note of, just because the bench players seem to be getting a lot of run relative to the starters. So yeah, Last game on the slate is Denver at Los Angeles. This game opened up at a 219.5 total, with LA being favored by 5. On the Denver side, we got Gary Harris as out and PJ Dozier as out. Because of this news, I do like Michael Porter Jr., Will Barton, and Monte Morris. Last time Denver was on the slate, they were going against, I think, Detroit, and that game got postponed. But in that video, I did mention how I thought that there could be 3 different combos that Mike Malone could run. It could be Monte Morris, Michael Porter Jr., Monte Morris, Will Barton, or Michael Porter Jr. and Will Barton. If I were to guess this game, since the Lakers are a little bit on the bigger side, we might see more MPJ and Will Barton out on the floor, and Monte Morris just might be a little value play off the bench. But we'll see how Mike Malone does his lineup tomorrow. On the LA side, we just have LeBron James as probable and Anthony Davis as probable. They're both definitely going to play, so there's nothing really to note on the Lakers side. That wraps up this first impression video for the upcoming NBA slate. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content and our live streams. I appreciate you guys all for watching. And as always, good luck in your contest. It has been your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS. I'm out. Peace.